Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here, once again. Right, apologise if I sound a bit different. My throat is actually killing me at the moment. I don't know why. I don't think I sound any different, but just in case, that's out there. Okay, now, the title of this video is probably fairly self-explanatory. We're going to talk about my top 10 Wii U games. Now, I'm making this video because I said rather snidely in my last video where I was reviewing Tokyo Mirage Sessions that coming up with a list of my top 10 Wii U games would be not that hard because there's so few games for the console that I'd probably put in there. So I thought, okay, let's actually put that to the test and let's talk about them. And I'm actually looking at the 10 games right now, and a lot of them are kind of weird picks, I must admit. I mean, let's do this actually. Hold on. If I can remember a cutaway, I will. I probably won't remember, but heck, what you gonna do? You clicked on it. Okay, these'll do. There's a lot of games on the Wii U that I respect a lot, you know, but for me to make this list, I kind of have this is how my mind, this is one of the things in my mind, right? It's like I have this fine line between something I respect and something that I feel is special to me. And when something is special to me, it's a really personal thing, you know, I don't really take into account the quality of the game as a whole, you know, it's just like, no, this actually means something to me, and I was glad to buy this console to play that game. And examples of games that are really good but aren't special for me is Super Mario Maker, Pyro Warriors, and Splatoon, and there's a few more that I probably could have pulled out, but you know, these ones especially, maybe not so much Hyrule Warriors, that one's definitely an acquired taste, but definitely these two. Okay, these two represent a couple of things that I really wanted Nintendo to do with the Wii U, you know, like Splatoon. Here we have a game that's sold more than Halo 5, believe it or not, and, you know, has become this really big online shooter thing, and it is one of the biggest franchises to debut on the Wii U, so yeah, Nintendo did their part there. And Mario Maker, I've wanted this game for years, you know, ever since I played Super Mario All-Stars on the fucking Super Nintendo. I just wanted them to re-release that game and make a level editor out of it. And they almost got it right with his 25th anniversary when they re-released a fucking SNES game on a disc, but they one-upped it here, so yeah, those are examples of games I respect, but these games right here are ones that I feel are special. But even then, it's like, I don't know, this is like a curse with me as well. Whenever I do a top 10, I always have a hard time picking a number 10. Now, these are in no particular order, but when I was looking through my list of games, I came up with 9 games, yeah, 9, that I thought were special, but I was struggling on a 10th one. So, my 10th one, just to get it out of the way, is actually this. And it's cheating, it's mega cheating, I know, but Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, I know, it's cheating, it's not a Wii U game, it's a update, remake thing of a GameCube game. Why the fuck are you putting this on your list, Doug? Well, the more I thought about it, again, looking through things that were special, I just kept thinking how special this actually was, you know? I mean, this, in my opinion, is better than, the remakes of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask we got. You know, it's like, the GameCube version might as well not exist now. This is all I need. Everything about the GameCube version was, improved upon here, and so much more was added. A lot of, little things, admittingly, but enough to make me go, yes, you did this right, Nintendo, you did this so right. And miles above fucking, I got the box for up there, Twilight Princess HD. Twilight Princess HD is really which is weird because in terms of actual games, I like Twilight Princess more than I like Wind Waker. But in terms of these ports, it's you could just tell how much more effort went into this compared to Twilight Princess HD. It's a weird feeling I get, but it felt, when trying to pick a 10th one, it felt wrong not to just give it to this one. So yeah, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD earns a spot as far as I'm concerned. Now, let's get this out of the way actually, just real quick. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I just did a video on this, I just reviewed it, you can go watch that. So happy I picked this up. It's really, really, really good. A lot better than I thought it would. It's still weeb as fuck. I'm never gonna let that go. But it is really, really good regardless. And yeah, go watch the video. Let's get this out of the way as well, actually, because this is probably like number one in all honesty, and I've spent enough time talking about it. I don't want any of you to hear me binge about it anymore. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Did any of you watch Super Smash Con over the weekend? Big tournament, you know, there's like a big tournament for that game like every other week, and I'm always watching them. I'm addicted to it, I really am. Really life-changing game right here, it really was. Something that I can just like follow constantly. Yeah, it's like, you've heard me go on about it already. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, hell yeah. Right, and I suppose we'll get this out of the way as well, because this is another big cheating one actually. Some of you are probably going to be really annoyed by this. But again, when I think of games that were special to me, I gotta give it to this one. Rida The Sky Soldier. Now, some of you already know why I'm apprehensive about this, but others are like, wait, what? What are you talking about, Doug? The reason I am is because this game came out on the Wii U, and when it was released, they released two different versions alongside each other. The Wii U version and the original Wii version, which had been in development for years but finally made its way to being released. And the Wii version was kind of seen as like just a sort of add-on to the Wii U version, or at least that was how it was marketed. And the Wii version was way, way, way better than the Wii U version. The Wii version was amazing. It really was that sort of like successor to Knights, I thought, because it was made by the same guy, Yuji Naka, who also created Sonic the Hedgehog. And yeah, it felt like the next step from him, you know, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a really lovely game. Again, the reason it's sort of cheating was because the Wii U version, and this is the top 10 Wii U games, is actually pants. But you have to buy the Wii U version in order to get the Wii version, so I'm gonna utilize that loophole and say that's it, that's how I'm getting around that. So, Rida The Sky Soldier, definitely on my top 10 Wii U games, so there we go. Next up, we'll say this one. This is probably like the best early game for the Wii U that I got here. Wonderful 101. I'm still a big Platinum Games fan. They're kind of like if you're going by things like, you know, their Ninja Turtles game that just came out, you know, they've been sort of slacking recently. And like with Star Fox Zero, and a little while ago before that there was the Legend of Korra game. But you know, they're still one of my favourite developers out there. I'm still looking forward to Nier 2 and oh fuck, what's that one with the dragons? It's an Xbox One exclusive, so I've not paid much attention to it, but yeah, whatever. This was a Wii U game that they came out with, and it was brilliant. Wonderful game by Hideki Kamiya. It just screams Platinum Games, basically. If you want a relatively quite lengthy game, Platinum Games games are usually like 5 hours long, but this one is a good, like, pushes 10, it really does. That's just non-stop action with set pieces constantly. If you're familiar with Platinum Games games and you've not played this, you should know what to expect with it. Really a good time had. Wonderful 101. Speaking of Platinum Games, yep, you all knew this one was coming. We got Bayonetta 2, and this is the sort of like special edition that they released with Bayonetta 1. I've still not played Bayonetta 1 on the Wii U. I really should get round to that, because I think I only ever played Bayonetta 1 like once, which seems like a crime. I played for Bayonetta 2 a good few times actually. Really like enjoyed that one, despite the fact that I think Bayonetta 1 is better. So really it should be Bayonetta 1 is the better Wii U game. But whatever, this package is wonderful, yeah. Again, typical Platinum Games. You made your way into Smash, didn't you, Bayonetta? with mixed reception. I like the fact that you were in there, but yeah, can't say that for everybody else. But Bayonetta 2, oh, hell yes. Right, so we're just down to the last 4 here. Again, these are in no particular order. I'm wondering which one to show off last. We'll show that one off last, yeah. So, this one here is something I'm very glad to be holding in my hands because the physical release for this game was extremely limited. It wasn't even a thing in America. And that is Project Zero Maiden of the Black Water. Not a perfect game, you know, but really wonderfully fits the feel of the Project Zero / Fatal Frame series, you know. Really scary, I thought. A brilliant use of the Wii U gamepad, and yeah, like I said, a very authentic survival horror game that feels like Project Zero, you know. And after being starved from that franchise for so long, you know, to finally play this and to enjoy it so much means a lot. And the fact that I've got this means a lot too, because I saw this in like CEX for like 90 quid, you know, someone actually traded it in, so this is a very rare thing that I'm very happy to have. So yeah, Project Zero Maiden of the Black Water, one of the best on the Wii U as far as I'm concerned. And next we have a game I really didn't think to be talking about on here. We got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I was a pretty big non-fan of the original on the Wii. For a good few years I would say I hated that game. I don't know, I was just one of those like naysayers that despite everything that game did really well, you know, its amazing music, its amazing level design, all that stuff that Retro Studios put a lot of work into making, I couldn't get over that waggle. That waggle just put everything off for me, you know, I hated it. But then this came out and it had classic controller support and I was like, fuck yes. But I didn't expect that taking away that waggle would make me love it that much more. And it really did. This game was just such a massive joy to play. I enjoyed it so. It's like probably, it might be my favourite Donkey Kong game. The only other Donkey Kong game I can say that I genuinely love was the first one on the SNES. I never really properly played the other ones, funnily enough. But it's either this or the very first one. I loved it that much, it's wonderful. I have since went back to the original on the Wii, and I sort of like, I was a bit more accepting of the waggle and could see it for the great platformer that it is. But I think this is actually just a bit better, despite being a wee bit shorter, which is shite, but yeah, I think this is a bit better. So, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, yeah, oh yes. And here's one that you all probably really did expect to see on here. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yeah, what can I say? I've talked about this one a lot. You all know I'm a fucking Xenoblade whore, you know. Not as good as the first one, sadly. But still really damn good, and I cannot wait to see what Monolith Soft has in store for us next. I really can't. And I also actually kind of hope, because you gotta think that with the NX, they're gonna like probably port a few Wii U games to it in the hopes of like giving the games like a sort of second chance, if you will. I hope this is one of them, you know. I think this game deserves like another wee chance, you know. Wonderful game, Xenoblade Chronicles X, so yeah. I'm randomly putting games either over there or on this shelf, it's weird. And number one, no, not number one, because they're not in any order, but I don't know, I feel like, I guess if I have to end it on any game, I'm just choosing this one just because of how much it surprises me that this is on here. Because this game was like, it just came out of nowhere. It probably shouldn't even have been like a full retail game, at least you sort of saw that from the beginning. It just like came out and I loved it. I was like, this game makes me smile. It's like, this is a great experience. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. That's Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Super Mario 3D World. You disappointed me, okay? I did not like that game. I didn't like that game, okay? So this game gets announced, a fucking like expansion pack of that game. Almost, you know, it was expanding on the Captain Toad mini levels that you got in 3D World. So I was like, okay, maybe this could be a thing. And holy shit, is it a thing? It's just, I don't know what it does, okay? I could probably sit here and ramble for ages about what it does right, despite the fact that it does technically a lot less than like 3D World did. I don't know, I could ramble like this for ages, but either way, I'll just use the expression that I use all the time. It ticked all the right boxes for me. That's pretty much all I can say about this one, and I'm very pleased to put it in there with my top 10 Wii U games, you know. But yeah, I guess talking about the NX there, I guess another reason I want to do this video is because I do genuinely think about that quite a bit in these past like few weeks and stuff, you know. There's, you know, nothing else coming out for the Wii U, you know. I have a few like friends who are kind of optimistic, saying, "Oh, maybe they'll announce something coming out." I would like it, but I'm really, really skeptical. Okay, we're gonna get Paper Mario. I don't care about Paper Mario, or that Paper Mario, I should say. Then we're gonna get Zelda, which will be the big one. And even then, we don't know if they're gonna do like a Twilight Princess and release both versions of the NX and Wii U versions of that game on the same day, or it's going to come later or something. We don't know, you know, it's like, what the fuck's happening with it? It's just, but either way, that will definitely be the last hurrah for the Wii U. I'll get it on Wii U, you know. I'll probably get it on NX as well, because I'm a silly person like that. Big Zelda fan, all that bollocks, but yeah, the Wii U, it's like, it had a decent run, it really did, you know. Some honourable mentions already said there, Mario Maker, Hyrule Warriors, Splatoon. I guess like 3D World was a well done game, it just didn't do it for me, you know. We also have the likes of Lego City Undercover, that was a good one, you know. Again, a very early game, but was still really good, I thought. Pikmin 3, you know, it was like, we were going to get Pikmin 4 there for the Wii U, weren't we? But they kind of like just said that. Or I think Miyamoto just sort of casually said it, but we've not heard anything of it since. Devil's Third. Yoshi's Woolly World. Kirby and the Rainbow Paintbrush, you know, good platformers, you know. Not as good as Donkey Kong, I felt, but still really good. I think that's everything. Rayman Legends, that'll always be a Wii U exclusive in my heart. Sonic Lost World and Sonic Boom. Okay, I know one of those games is a lot worse than the other, but I didn't particularly like either of them. So yeah, let's end it on that, guys. Sonic fan here. See you after. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.